Everyone's done?
Yeah, I fucked up my first lap. Car got sideways. I got onto the curbing on the exit, the middle part of the hairpin.
Yep.
And it spat me sideways rather than turning me in nicely.
Yeah.
And then the second lap, I just didn't maximise. But better than being in 10th where I was a minute ago. What have we got? 14 cars in the race. Don't forget race set.
Yes, thank you.
And where are you?
What happened to your quali work? I'm assuming you made a mistake on the second one. Is he not here?
Still muted. Just going for a wee-wee. Back in a minute.
What I miss?
Everyone's done. Did you make a mistake on your second lap?
First and second.
Hmm?
Wouldn't be qualifying if I didn't make a mistake. Turn 3 in the first lap, hairpin in the second lap.
Oof.
Just general.
Your first lap was still pretty quick, though.
Yeah, miles. I had a couple of tenths.
I very much did like a banker lap, which was an 18 flat, which I was actually pretty happy with. But I think that helped me push on the second lap as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my first half of my first lap was fucking awesome. Turn 1, turn 2 were great. 3 was good. And then the hairpin. Just a little too wide mid. What was my yeah.
Such big sectors. The optimal's not as useful as the tracks with more sectors.
I think this race is going to spread out pretty quickly.
I don't know. I think I'll try and survive.
I think it'd be the other way, because it's like you draft up behind someone, but you can't pass. So I guess the gaps will form where someone makes a mistake, and then you've got to fight for your position. But otherwise, I think it could be a bit of a train.
For the position. Alright. In that case, it's just gonna stop.
I'm a little higher up than I want to be.
You got your favourite
Makes
number
me
2,
nervous.
Warwick, has it?
Yes.
You'll be right. I think Tim was in the session with us earlier, and he was kind of on our pace. He was doing like mid-18s, I think, race pace.
Yeah, that's
So you're
should be
probably
as fast as us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Fucking hell.
And the fella in P1, though, who knows? You just assume with a name like that he's going to be fast.
Well, my computer crashed
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
the first time.
Oh,
But it reset my auto clutch thing.
you have to go old school.
I know. I can't test it, so I hope it works.
Pit stop, clear tyres. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Alright, so I'm going to mute, at least for the start.
Yeah, I might come back on later.
I'll come back.
Fucking dude hit me. And he fucked my steering up. Fuck. Great start to the race. god.
Whew, we all done?
Yeah. I had damage from lap 1.
Sucks.
Yeah, just the car was fucking awful. I can't believe I kept it on track as long as I did. Yeah, I don't know whether it was an interlock wheel or something, but I had to look at the replay. Maybe I drifted wide. I got a shocking start though. I bogged down first, second, third. So that guy, Rory, got through at the start, and then I just couldn't do anything.
You guys both end up stuck behind people at the timing,
Yeah.
or you're stuck behind people and you just couldn't get past.
Yeah, exactly.
I did. I just fucked up. Idiot.
Yeah,
So I should have kept the leader behind. I should have won, but I made a mistake. And then I kind of backed out as well because the guy, he overtook me around the outside at the end of the straight up here, and he was totally looking like he was just going to cut off my nose. And I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm not going to risk everything. And I kind of backed out and just let him take it.
Rory was very aggressively defending, particularly here. He did a very late move to the outside. He dropped 0 times, but he was lucky he didn't get turned. I didn't back off. I just kept going.
You still have fuel, GB?
Just chugging now.
Oh, fuck
0.2 of a litre.
Jesus. That was scary work. Come on. I think I'm not gonna make it. It's my
Get the little bit at the bottom. Don't hit me.
Well, stop weaving like a tosswheel.
I'm trying to make my way down the pit lane with no fuel, mate.
Well, you can't say don't hit me when you're weaving around the whole track like that. Disappointed.
Which one even? Oh, my pit box way up there. Oh, that was a way better race than I was expecting to have after yesterday's practice. Holy shit. That was intense.
It was indeed.
I am sweaty.
Oh, tell me about it. Oh, well, my mate Roy enjoyed it. I got a PM from him.
Yeah, I was going to say great race to the other guys at the front, but they both left.
Already gone, yeah.
It's funny how silent people are. Like, I don't know, when I have a really good race like that, it's like, you just want to be like, that was awesome. Like, at least acknowledge that it was a great race. And some people just like jam the brakes on after this thing and they're like, sweet, I'm out. On to the next one.
Yeah.
I guess even you do like 5 races a day, having one good race isn't that interesting.
Oh, I see what happened. Some dude behind me tried to get past because of my bogged down start, and he makes it 3 wide into turn 1. And he just...
Oh, wow. Oh
yeah,
shit. Yeah. I think the guy on the outside sort of fucked himself there.
He did, he shouldn't have been there. I mean, that was rear wheel contact, and that makes sense because the steering wheel was straight, the carpet really loose.
Oh, that was you that punted that guy out. Oh, right.
No, that was 2 dudes gone in the first corner.
Oh no, that's a hard one because like you were sort of just you moved a.
I moved left.
Oh, left.
No,
sorry.
I moved left a little bit.
But when you started moving left, there was only like there was sort of your guy in your rear quarter and your guy in your front quarter, and there was plenty of room. And it wasn't until after you sort of moved left that the other guy went up to the.
Well, yeah, because he hit me in the rear. Well, I hit him.
Yeah.
There's the contact, and then I got spat sideways.
Yeah, the second contact was just the result of the first contact.
Yeah. It's my fault.
I think it's partially.
I could have stayed further right.
Did the spotter tell you were 3 wide?
No, I had nobody. Not a word from the spotter there.
They don't say anything until like turn 1 though, because it'd just be chaos. Like you wouldn't actually give you any meaningful information because stuff's changing every like fraction of a second.
Point mate, agreed.
Well, I haven't had an angry PM from anybody.
Yeah.
It's
Probably saw 3 wide and went, yeah, fuck that.
Oh well,
Like, I think you could have stayed further right, but I wouldn't 100% put it on you. Like, going 3 wide on the outside of that corner is fucking huge risk to take.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I should have just gone with my normal.
Oh, you
start
did,
procedure.
didn't you? Oh, you moved.
Oh yeah,
Just fractionally. But when he started the move, it wasn't 3 wide. But that green guy was kind of there, and he probably should have just stayed straight.
Well, yeah. I mean, he wanted to make a move because I had him from the start, but he's forced himself into a hole. My fault.
Yeah.
Either way. Is this round 4 or round 3? Round 3.
3. Did you have extra pace, Warwick? Like, if you'd gotten in front,
Oh,
you reckon you would have been with me?
a little gained. I don't know enough to gain. It was pretty close, but if I dropped back, I was able to catch him very, very, very slowly. I don't know.
He was very quick on the first few laps on cold tyres, and then he sort of fell back to you, and I feel like he didn't have the pace later on.
Well, I was the opposite. I was slow on the cold. Normally, I'm quite good on the cold, but.
And look, I mean, Rory was pretty much the same pace as me. He wasn't really holding me up so much. I was just trying to keep up. And he made a mistake. He had a problem. He tried to move on you, I think, Warwick. After you guys you slowed each other up a little bit, and then so he made a move. And it fucked him up. Roy.
Yeah. He was never close enough.
No, or he fucked up or something. But he suddenly dropped. I passed him, but my car was so loose, and I just went a little too deep into the hairpin. Got a wheel on the gravel on the mid part. Didn't spin it or go off, but I went off. I got a 1 time, but he just comfortably came through, and then he never made enough of a mistake again.
The leader was super quick, but he was driving like he was leaving nothing on the table. He made a few pretty big mistakes. He's lucky he still won the race.
So lucky.
And even like when he got back past me, I was sort of not too aggressive because I thought, if I apply pressure, this guy's probably going to put it in the wall. And he almost did, but he held it together. I think he eased off at the end because he knew I wasn't going to be able to pass him. But he had a comfortable gap. He was out of the draft, and he was still just giving it everything.
Well, that was the thing. I was probably quicker than the guy, but not quick enough to break the draft.
No, if my car was straight and I had a decent start, I wouldn't have had any problem with Roy. He just would have slowly dropped off.
I mean, you're still doing 18s the whole race.
Yeah, my pace wasn't.
I can't see any damage actually anywhere on the car.
There's no visible damage, but the car was immediately fucking broken in some way. I couldn't push anywhere. I just had to like all the fast sweepers. It was like super cautious. One little mistake, and I was suddenly offline.
Yeah, that seems like my car.
Yeah, but mine was broken.
Yeah, okay.
You weren't driving. You weren't driving mine, so you can shut the fuck up.
No, it was, mate. It was broken.
Your fastest lap was the same as mine, and your laps were pretty close.
I know. I'm just saying.
But it was broken. It was broken.
The car was not the same as it's been in practice. It was loose as fuck.
See, mine was the opposite. Mine was incredibly understeery. I struggled through the fast left into the hairpin. Normally I could hold a tight line reasonably well, easily. This one, it just pushed. And I thought maybe it's because I'm so under the nose or under the rear of the car in front. But it's like even when we gapped and when I was in front, like it's still very pushy the whole time. It started off cool, but got warmer.
Felt like a quick track there the whole race.
No, I was definitely capable of being faster.
How good was my move in the last corner? Fuck.
Anyone get any incidents? Oh, actually, I'll go have a look at you.
Yeah, I got 4 from the starting one, and then I had an off track.
Oh, I had 1. When did I get 1?
When did you overtake the guy?
17.
17.
End of lap 17.
Oh, you're right on his rear in turn 1. Half having a look.
Oh, I've been working on him for a little while. Feeling him out, showing my nose a couple of times.
Almost got into a hairpin. Actually, the worst was when you have someone behind you going in the hairpin. You think if they go a little bit too deep, I'm in the wall, and you just gotta hope they don't.
Follow them out.
Oh, what a move! That's
I know,
pretty
right?
good. Setting him up on the corner before, just run wide. He was real slow, man.
Yeah, he was getting slower. You watch, I gave it back in the same spot. I just
Good driving by him though. Like I feel like he would have got a pretty late warning, and he sort of held just the right line through the last turn.
Really should have known. Really.
I mean, because he's halfway through, like in the second last corner. He's in the middle of the corner. He's looking for it. There's no way he's looking at his mirrors.
Yeah, he's got
and then
Chief going.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Chief wouldn't have given him the call until like it's like 1 second between the corners. It's not a lot of time to react, and you're generally on the limit.
I feel like he would have known.
The fact that he maybe
mirrors, like it's.
I guess it depends on his view. Like
I
don't know what you guys like with mirrors, but when I'm in the middle of the corner, I can't see my mirrors.
No, but you see flashes in colour, right? You can see.
No, because I can't see my mirrors.
Oh, literally can't see the mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe my left one, and especially if it's a left-hand corner, I can definitely see it.
Well,
if it's a right-hand corner, I probably can't really see anything. And maybe a flash in the rear view mirror. Like if they're in the rear view mirror and then they leave it,
yes,
I might get a bunch of that.
And then you
but
see a bit of colour in the side mirror.
Yeah, like I think you guys have a lot of visibility compared to either someone on singles or in a VR headset. Because like, if I'm in cockpit view and I'm looking dead straight across the bonnet, I can't see my left mirror, I can't see my right mirror, and I can see half of the rear view mirror, but it's right at the corner of my view.
VR is shit, man. Get in fucking.
That's as wide as, I mean, other than a Pimax, that's as wide as you get.
I've set it up so I can see cars alongside me.
All it takes is like a very small move of my head to the left. I can see my left mirror, and it takes a bit of a turn to see the right mirror. But it's just because I don't have that peripheral all the time. So when I'm focused straight ahead, I don't see flashes in the mirrors because I can't see the mirrors.
Oh god, I missed the apex by a fucking mile.
Yeah, you're right. He would have got a call from Chief, sort of right halfway between those two corners, I think, and that would have been, I guess, enough.
Fuck, it's
still good driving. Like it's close, not much time to react.
One mistake and it cost me a position.
You missed the corner. Didn't you say you lost the position there?
Yeah, same corner next lap.
Oh, no, but you lost. Okay, after the final corner though.
Yeah. But it was that mistake. Just
you missed the apex on the second last corner.
No, yeah.
And then you recovered. You sort of got back online, and then you missed the apex again. Oh, and then the rear slide.
Get used to being behind a car, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, in our practice sessions, I was fastest when I was just following JB because I feel like I needed the reference, and I thought to myself, my best chance in the race is like sitting behind someone, and having the leader in front of me, I think made me faster. If he'd disappeared off into the distance, I probably would have fallen back to you guys.
I'd have been okay. I just needed a couple of corners to get readjusted, but I fucked it up. Because you go, okay, I've been released now, and you start to push.
Yeah. And you're telling yourself not to push. You say just keep doing what I've been doing, but it's not that easy.
Yeah, same market. So it's not like I went, well, I'm going to go deep into this corner now.
But yeah, you just don't have that reference. Like, if you're behind someone, you start gaining on them, you know you're a little bit quick. If you're losing them, you know you've got a bit of margin to hold a bit more speed. You've got just reference.